3rd DAR Awards, holding on the 19th of January 2019 at the International Conference Center, Abuja. This most anticipated event will celebrate leaders and outstanding contributors to all sectors of industry and communities in this great nation, with great entertainment from Two-Face, DJ Jimmy Jat, DJ Neptune, and many more. The 3rd DAR Awards.
Okay, good morning, Nigerians, and welcome to Kakaaki Social. On this segment of the show, we spotlight the issues that shape conversations in the Nigerian social media. I am Ohimaya Maiza, your anchor on this segment. And of course, let's go and take a look at what's trending on social media. After 12 years, Atiku Abubakar is finally in the United States of America. The hashtag Atiku in US, Atiku in America broke the internet yesterday, just moments after the former vice president and presidential candidate of the PDP landed at Washington, D.C. in the United States. That hashtag began to trend. We take a look now at how that issue developed a lot of talk in the social media. The candidate himself, tweeting from his official handle at Atiku, tweeted, he said, just arrived Washington, D.C. for meeting with U.S. government officials, Nigerians living in D.C. metropolis and the business community, AA. That single tweet from the former vice president sparked off a chain of reactions in the social media yesterday. That hashtag was trending at #1 spot all through yesterday evening. Senate President who accompanied him on that trip, Senate President Bukola Saraki, also tweeted, he said, just arrived at Washington Dulles International Airport, USA, with Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. And then, of course, let's take a look at more reactions from Nigerians. Oluwa Power tweeting, shared this video of his arrival with us. He said, they said Atiku can't travel to the US. But like the adage goes, lives may go ahead for 1,000 years, but one day the truth must surely catch up with it. Let's take a look at this short video that captured the moment that Atiku Abubakar arrived in the United States. Akai Bube tweeting said, go Rush, we bring you live action from Stamford Bridge, America. Articulate FC has consolidated its position at the top of the table with a huge away win in America, while Lifeless FC is battling with relegation at Ogboru Presidential Stadium, Warri. Hashtag Atiku in US. Akai Bube firing off a tweet there. Let's go on and take a look at how Nigerians were reacting to this extra code tweet and said, some people will not sleep this night. Those that demonstrated at the US Embassy should also demonstrate at Washington, D.C. The eagle has landed. End of story. Maker Nodim tweeting at extra code, and from Mr. Stan tweeting at SJ Onyem said, of course, this does not guarantee Atiku victory, but this will greatly help sway some of us on the fence to join the Get Nigeria Working Again train. Atiku in America, man is putting in work and should be applauded. From that Twitter user. And on a very hilarious note, trust Nigerians yesterday, funniest thing you will see on Nigerian Twitter tonight. Let's take a look at this video. According to the people who designed this video, this was how the APC guys on social media reacted the moment they saw Atiku in the United States. Let's take a look. Mean guys on social media, Ayobami Don De Kojo shared with us more photographs from that arrival. Where else is he going to stay? This is a photograph of Atiku checking into the Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C. Let's take a look at this photograph. That's the candidate there, and you can see him surrounded by senior campaign aides and also members of his family who accompanied him on that trip, checking into the Trump International Hotel. Interesting. We go on to another issue that was trending yesterday. The APC presidential campaign was in Delta State yesterday, in Warri precisely, and President Muhammadu Buhari, while presenting the flag of the party to the governorship candidate, Great Ogboru, mistakenly referred to him as the presidential candidate. Let's take a look at how Nigerians were reacting to this. We'll also show you a footage from that event. The Vanguard reporting this said, Buhari mistakenly called Ogboru APC presidential candidate. Okay, and let's take a look at excerpts from this report. On Thursday, at the end of his speech, after another presidential campaign rally in Warri, Delta State, Buhari was to hand over the party's flag to the Delta State governorship candidate of the party. However, he said, I am handing over this flag of honor to our presidential candidate. When the man to his left corrected him, saying, gubernatorial, Buhari responded with, to our senatorial candidate. Again, the man corrected him, saying, gubernatorial. This time, Buhari said, gubernatorial candidate. Okay, it turned out that on all three counts, the president wasn't correct about what he said. But let's take a look at this video that captured that moment of that incident in Warri. Let's take a look.
I am handing over this flag of honor to our presidential candidate, of our senatorial candidate, gubernatorial candidate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, madam.
Okay, let's see how Nigerians were reacting to that day. Oni ABJ tweeting said, what we witnessed at Warri Delta State as Buhari presented APC flag to Ogboru is actually the true state of things at Aso Rock Villa. Buhari doesn't know what is going on with governance. From that Twitter user, we saw that tweet. And from a cute billionaire, today in Warri, Buhari handed over the party flag to Ogboru and called him the presidential candidate. So what is Buhari contesting for? After a quick correction, he then called him a senatorial candidate. Like Governor Ambode would say, this man is unfit to rule us. Never again. From cute billionaire, we saw that Twitter. Let's go on and take a look at this Twitter user, Ify Zoe, tweeting said, Buhari doesn't know he's the presidential candidate of APC, referring to Ogboru as presidential candidate? Nah. And then from Lugat Tario too, it took Buhari 3 attempts to simply refer to Mr. Ogboru as the gubernatorial candidate. This man is president of a country in the year 2019. Everyone who wants Buhari re-elected does not mean well for Nigeria and is a very wicked person. From Lugard on Scotario too, we saw that tweet. And of course, on Wednesday, you recall that President Buhari and Vice President Oshibajo had a political forum with the candidate, which was moderated by Kaderia Ahmed. Nigerians are still talking about that issue. Some other issues emerged from that platform. I have watched this reaction from Rotimi Amechi more than 10 times. A Twitter user, Uncle Ajala, shared us this very short video of the look on Rotimi Amechi's face when President Buhari was asked a question about the disability bill that is yet to be signed into law. Let's take a look at this video very quickly.
The mini-space, the parastatals themselves, the mini-space, the parastatals themselves,
I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe my eyes.
Okay, let's take a look at more issues from that platform. We saw that on Wednesday. Machi Otta tweeting said, NG the candidate, Buhari was asked a simple question. Would you leave government if you lose the election? Yes or no? The man kept on dribbling around the question and did not say he would leave if he loses. Nigerians should be very careful of a man who would do anything to win. And then another Twitter user shared with us a video of former President Goodluck Jonathan when he was asked the same question by Al Jazeera. This is how to answer a question on losing an election. Jonathan is the best leader to have ruled Nigeria. Watch and thank me later. From Bolanle Co, we saw this video. Let's take a look at this video very quickly.
People are worried about violence during the election. Are you worried about violence?
Yes, I'm worried too, and I'm not happy.
You say you are going to win this election, but if you don't win this election, will you bow out gracefully?
I will win the election.
But if you
because
don't,
I've
will
done
you step
well.
aside?
Huh?
I said, if you don't win this election, will you bow out gracefully?
If by default, somebody wins the election, of course, I'll go to my village. The country is not my father's estate. I want to serve.
That was our former President Goodluck Jonathan reacted and responded to the question, if you lose, would you leave office? He responded by saying he will go to his village. And of course, on Wednesday also, Atiku was in Lagos to meet with the business community, and he said something that the APC supporters on social media are now using against him. Let's take a look at what Kayode Ogundamisi, one of the top influencers of the APC, shared with us. He said, star video, the manifesto Atiku kept away from Nigerians is out. Watch hashtag the Atiku confession. Atiku promised to sell Nigerian national assets. Now he reveals who the beneficiaries would be, his friends. Let's take a look at this video and some of the comments that followed.
And I'm also not going to enrich members of my family, but my friends. Are my friends not entitled to be enriched? Are my friends not entitled to being rich? Are my friends not entitled to being rich?
Jesus is Lord. Apostle, we hear of this.
Okay, let's take a look at how the comments on that thread from Akonedo tweeting said, Ogunda Missy, don't come here and put a cut-out clip and make a header from it. It shows crass irresponsibility. Paste a link to the full script and let people decide for themselves. I think Nigerians are intelligent enough. Nago de so say from Akonedo Samson, we saw that tweet, and from Olusegun Ayeni tweeting at Sheson Ayeni, the full video won't change the coloration of what he said. He clearly misspoke and he should own it. The Atiku campaign controlled all the variables of this event. Why will he say that? Unforced error due to poor preparation and handling. From Sheson Ayeni firing Atiku there. From Uneku E tweeting said, Nigerians are his friends and we are all entitled to be enriched. Poverty is not a virtue. From Uneku E, we saw that Twitter, PJ Brother _101. This is where the whole Buhari supporters gets me confused. Did you watch your Buhari fumble in the exam he set for himself? All of una need deliverance. At least Atiku is coherent. Okay, it's that awards. That awards is happening here in Abuja tomorrow, live coming to you. It's going to be televised live on AIT shortly after the presidential debate tomorrow. And of course, I asked the question yesterday about who is the historical figure represented by the Da Awards emblem. And of course, I said I was going to give tickets out to the three winners, three best winners yesterday, and I'm announcing my winners right now. The first winner is Maybell Olawa, tweeting at B Lola. She is one of the winners this morning. Ayo Adeyemi won the second ticket, tweeting at Deyemi Ayo. And of course, the third winner is Abdullahi Hamza Okai, tweeting at Okai_Hamza. So send us a DM on Kakaaki Social. Send us a private message on Kakaaki Social so you can know how to collect your tickets. The award holds in Abuja tomorrow. You can still go to the Twitter account of Da Awards. It's at Da Awards, and you can tweet and you can retweet and also vote on the posts that are still open up till this time. This is where we draw the curtain this morning on Kakaaki Social. Please follow the conversation on all our social media handles at Kakaaki Social on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, of course, Meet the Candidates is still on right now. I'll be joining Shola